Hey everybody, it's Sid here. Welcome back to another Animal Jam video. Swimming was fun. Okay, people are talking about swimming. That's pretty cool. So I thought I'd just talk about what it's like playing Animal Jam in the old days of 2012 because I know a lot of people find it really interesting how Animal Jam was played back in the day. I remember for a while it was a beta, but that got milked. I think you can see so many Animal Jam beta videos, but a lot of beta players have either quit and now it's the whole pre-diamond era. I think that's becoming rare to find jammers that have played in 2012, probably, yeah, 2012 and 2013. That's kind of starting, those players are starting to die off a bit. So I thought I'd spill the tea on what it was like to play Animal Jam back in the days. Okay, so I joined Animal Jam in February of 2012, about mid-February. You can look at the Jamar Journal archives and see when the Snow Fort was added. That was the first update I remember. I got into Animal Jam. A lot of people got into Animal Jam because of videos or ads. I did get the ads in National Geographic and I was kind of interested, but what really made me want to play the game was my friends. I had friends who played the game. It was really word of mouth. If you asked the average Animal Jam player how they played the game or how they got into it, chances are, oh gosh darn it, chances are that it was either from a Nat Geo Kids ad or word of mouth. The player base was small. We didn't really have that many famous jammers. I mean, you did have Animal Jam blogs, you did have some people on YouTube, but I was 7. I didn't really do that kind of stuff yet. And even when I did start watching YouTube a lot when I was 8 and going on the internet a lot more, I didn't really do Animal Jam stuff. I just didn't think it was a thing because I didn't even know Minecraft videos were a thing, and I joined Minecraft towards the end of 2012, and I didn't know about Minecraft videos till 2013, late 2013. I digress. So basically, so there's me and my friends. I'd make some online friends, but I mainly used it to talk to my friends away from school because a lot of them, they were older kids. So, I was this is just a general trend. I tend to make friends with kids who are a year or two older than me, maybe even 3. That's just how it was. It was like that in elementary school. And in high school, it was like that too, even though I had friends in the same grade as me. Ooh, look, a prize. 66 gems. Even though I had, I'm not gonna find this, am I? Even though I had friends who were in the same grade as me, a lot of them were still, older than me by, a year or two. That's just how it worked. So sometimes they had more extracurricular activities to do than me or something or other, and it was hard for us to go to each other's houses. Plus I never really I wanted to do it, but I just never really was one to go to other people's houses back then. So this is the one way we could talk to each other outside of school. Now, I know a lot of 7-year-olds now have iPhone 11s. I don't know. We didn't have that. None of us even had flip phones. We had to use our parents' phones to communicate with each other. Yeah. This was 2012 at its finest. So Animal Jam was really the only way we could talk to each other outside of school. So we'd be going on and talking to each other. I remember one of my friend's parents got her membership, so we would go over to see all her cool dens she'd get. We'd all be jealous. Then I ended up getting membership because I was obsessed over the game. I was so obsessed that my dad was like, hey, game, you need to like moderate how long you play. So it was like you could play like 5 days a week. You could play like 2 times between Sunday and Tuesday, and 3 times between Wednesday and Saturday, because I was becoming addicted to Animal Game. I wanted to like say a weird thing, but it just made me feel like I said Animal Jam wrong, like a weird bootleg. I'm funny, aren't I? Oh, fudge. We need to. We're not gonna get it. We're not gonna get it, friends. It's hard, like, talking about stuff when doing Need for Speed. This isn't the best adventure to play in the background. FYI. Okay, so now I sound like, oh yeah, I played this with my friends in real life back in the day, but I never said what the game was actually like. It was very similar, but it's also really different. A lot of the user interfaces were different. For example, for trading system, you know how if you trade somebody in game, they have to like you make the trade, they accept it, and you both have to accept it. Oh, that's not how it worked on up until like 2016 actually. You had basically what you did for trading was you made the offer, and if the other person said, yep, that's a good trade, that's it. No re-accepting. This resulted in a lot of flash trading, troll trading, scam trading, which is why they made the new trading system. The Jamagram system was also different. I actually like the new one, but like the only way to access, like, you couldn't see like what your other Jamagram said, so you'd have to like sort through them one by one. And the pet menu was different. They had like this little backdrop thing where you could select pets, and it was all cool because like, they're all like standing and playing. Of course, once Animal Jam added more pets, it became impossible to fit them all, so they have a pet menu they have today. The buddy menu also let you show showed which animal your buddy was using. So example, I'm Twinkle Pretty Buddy right now, so my buddies would, I'm not gonna get this, gosh darn it. So my buddies would see Sid54321, and then like underneath me they'd see Twinkle Pretty Bunny. This was back when you could only have 100 buddies, both member and non-member. So the buddy list had enough room to do that. But as more, oh yeah, you can only get 100 buddies. That's it. Now I can get 1,000 and I'm almost full. You also had more limited den space because the dens were a lot smaller. You know, like the staple dens like Snow Fort, Castle, Fantasy Castle, Princess Castle, Mushroom Hut, Hollow, Small House. Those are all the dens you could get. You couldn't get stuff like Cosmo's Den or Greely's Hideout or Gallery. You only had like the dens that were sold for gems. You know why we only had animals that were sold for gems. We didn't even have but not all of them. Like, I remember I was in the game when raccoons were added. I was in the game when horses were added. I think foxes would have been added by the time I started. I'm not sure. But a lot of the gem animals weren't like a thing yet. And when they were a thing, geez, I'm close. I found it. I didn't get anything. Well then, so much for that. And you know why all the animals were available for gems? It's because diamonds didn't exist. Diamonds were not a thing. You just had gems. This is why you see a lot of gem items being member because unlike other games where like diamonds are like the premium currency and anyone can get gem things, kind of like Pale Wild, even though like you can still get quite a bit of sapphires as a non-member. But that's because for a while gems were like the only way to buy stuff. So they had to like make some items member only, which ended up being the majority of them, but whatever. Oh yeah, non-members didn't have pets either. So you couldn't even get the hamster. Hamsters existed, but they were members only. So no pets for non-members. I remember when diamonds were added, it was so controversial because we used to have these things called monthly member gifts. So you know how members so you know how members get the new daily. I say new even though it's like 6 years old now, but still nothing wonderful. We get the member daily spin, and in the member daily spin, get basically guaranteed diamonds unless you get the gift, which you can recycle for a hefty amount of gems. Life hack. Well, before that, we had the same daily spin as non-members. The member daily spin was added in 2017. And back then it was like impossible to get diamonds unless you bought over your money. So you had to like pick and choose which animals to get. This time we're like, oh yeah, I'll get the new animal, I'll get this. So and before the member daily spin, members got 1 diamond per week. I know, how generous of AJHQ. But before diamonds were added to the game, we got monthly member gifts. So every month, AJHQ would send a jamagram being like, hey, this is the monthly member gift. Get membership if you want to. And if you're a member, get a jamagram with the monthly member gift. And a lot of items, okay, so you sometimes got new pets. For example, like pet monkeys, I think, were originally monthly member gifts. I think like you got like elf tails as a monthly member gift, if I remember correctly. And you got a lot of items that eventually made to Redemption, like Golden Phantom statues. You sometimes got this one game called like Phantom Invasion thing. It was like, because like arcade games were all the rage. Like I remember if you had a den that was full of arcade games, you were the crap. If you advertised Arcade My Den, all arcade games, people would flock in and play the games because like Soul Arcade was a legitimate place. Soul Arcade like would, because we didn't have a game menu, so the only way to like play the games was either go to the lands they were in or go to the Soul Arcade. So the Soul Arcade would be hopping, and sometimes it would be full. So if you were advertising an arcade in your den, you could go, and that's why games are in so high demand. And one of the monthly member gifts was this Phantom Invasion game, one we can earn like toys from. And everyone was hyped, because like before they added that game to the Soul Arcade, the only way to get the prizes was if you or a member had it in your den, or if you were friends with a very generous member. The hot cocoa machine was a monthly member gift, and we even got dens as monthly member gifts. So during Halloween, I think I didn't get it because this was like Halloween of 2011, I think. You got the Haunted Manor, and that's den. It's just like the epic Haunted Manor, but without like everything in the right. And in 2012, I did get this one, the Gingerbread House, which is a smaller version of the. No, it was called the Gemaldi House, and then you got the Gingerbread House that was always in the Diamond Shop, and that one was way bigger. Also, some early Diamond Shop items were changed from the present day states. For example, I got like Cosmo's house, and it's a lot smaller than Cosmo's den today. So yeah, Uh, what else? Anyways, monthly member gifts were discontinued when diamonds were added in favor of members getting 1 diamond a week. Uh, Also, before you got diamonds, there were some premium animals. There were still premium animals among the gem animals, as being the Arctic wolf, lion, and snow leopard. These were status symbols in Animal Jam. Status symbols. If you were playing Best Dressed and you saw a lion, oh my god. And they came with like the names Arctic Wolf, Snow Leopard, and King of the Jungle. There was no way to change the names of these animals. You were stuck with them. So for a while, um, so basically you could tell, oh, there's an Arctic wolf. These people must have gotten a gift card for their birthday because he had to get a gift card. Um, and yeah, Bears the Assassin was in. They were members too. Um, and for a while actually, the only way you could get a lion with King of the Jungle was one of those gift cards. So for a while, it became like very rare to see one, and then Animal Jam released a bundle where you could get a lion with the name King of the Jungle. So wonderful. Um, so yeah, those are some of my stories of early Animal Jam from like 2012 to 2013. If you find this interesting, please let me know. I'd love to make more. I'd love to tell about this era of Animal Jam. It was truly really fun, and it's starting to be forgotten. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.